guys, my team of the highest light and resonance. Thank you for raising me out of my bed. Thank you for this blessed Allegro Monday. Divine masculine, make it hot. Divine feminine, make it hot. I said spirit, make it pop. What's up, my unit? How are you? Let me just cleanse off the hands, yeah? You guys with some Florida water? You guys know about the Florida water? Does you? Nice cleansing tool. Everything has gotten expensive, but should pay at least no more than $8 for that size. Yeah. We're gonna start off with the art of war. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you jump on the Spotify. Some podcasts up there for you. And just let you know, like, within my practice, I'm not gonna sit here and regurgitate information I feel like you should already know. Right? We have a whole bunch of people online for that, telling you about what people do and what they don't do, and how you should be acting, how you shouldn't be acting, and when these people are around you. And it's like, no, that's not what I'm gonna do. It's so easy to like that shit, but ain't nobody want to actually take the action to do the work to take. See what I'm saying? So it's very easy right now to act like you shine within the most, because it's like, yeah. You, everybody thinks that way, right? But not everybody moves the same way, right? Because you thought so. But if you thought so, then it wouldn't happen, right? Okay. So you really got to get into your Stone Cold Steve Austin, right? Know yourself, know your partner. Okay. Self-awareness is an essential part of happy life. Without it, your choices of life partner, for example, will be based solely on instinct or gut feeling. Examine your thoughts, beliefs, and feelings to help you understand your strengths and weaknesses, which will help you understand other people's. With greater understanding comes better communication and a great chance for your relationship to thrive. All right. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb to every battle. All right. Mm. All right. And we are in the cycle right now of relationships, right? We are in the cycle of relationships. Okay. We are in the finally over it era, right? So when I see this, this is literally giving, getting into your relationship. How'd you get into it, right? As you're in your relationship, how is it going, right? And if you want out of it, right? Why is it so hard? The seed, right? Getting back to how this was planted, right? That's what we're seeing. Alithia, the mentor. Hmm. Basically, it's like you can't get the help you're asking for if you're not going to really share all the information. I'm hearing full disclosure, knowing yourself and knowing your partner. Right? Great, with greater understanding comes better communication. Right? And this is going back to the seed. Right? Going back to there isn't full disclosure here. That's what I'm saying. Right? When somebody came out of the cave, they didn't fully come out of the cave. When they said they told you everything, they didn't really say everything, and you felt like that was all that needed to be said. There was a little bit more. The kiss, right, and then they kiss you better, hush you, hush, right. Anything else that came after that, right? And then here's the hunter right here. You're the freedom of the horse, right? They can't kiss this better anymore. Ocean, right? In the river. I feel like that's where the energy is sitting. Of course, you would love to feel like a kiss would make things better, right? But no. And it's also rooted in the kiss, right? A lot of this work that's been dismantling from the relationship energy and the love aspect, right? And it's funny because you know what Spirit's doing right now? I did say that to myself, and Spirit said from now until Valentine's Day, focus on love. I was going to focus on love readings. And I think this is what's happening. This is a love reading. Right? The love message is here, and I'm gonna honor it. And yeah, remind me, my unit. Right? We're gonna stay on it. But this has been rooted in the kiss. Right? This is also giving new energy. Right? The ones that are coming in now, the love energy that's coming in now, the womb. Right? This is sitting in the womb, sacral energy. This energy here is it's like giving that vision of the new love. Right? It was empty before, but this energy is coming in and filling up the space. This could also even feel like the womb is filling up in space. Be like, oh, is that a baby? Right? The empty room and the vision, the seed, the kiss. Right? This is also having these situations, right? Coming in, it's like, okay, here you are, right? The underworld, the maiden, right? I'm hearing Deborah. Nobody's supposed to be here, right? Nobody's supposed to be here. Right? So if you're gonna be letting anybody in at this time, this is really taking reflection of how you got to know people in the past, right? How you got to know people in the past, but also too, not using the past to put yourself back into the cave again, right? Using this judgment, bringing fault, destroying, right? What could be good? What I'm seeing here, right? Know thy partner, right? Self-awareness is an essential part of a happy life. Without it, your choices of a life partner, for example, will be basically sold on instinct or gut feeling, right? Solely on your gut feeling, right? The threshold, right? Passing over with the one, right? You'll know how, we know how it feels, right? When you feel at home, right? But this is also the time in the stages that happen of love bombing, right? I'm getting a sense of, not that it's happening, but spirit is bringing up the red flags, right? That would put you into a sense of destroying this again, right? We're just being aware of things, right? But it doesn't mean that it's happening, right? But this threshold that I see here, yeah, this is a new opportunity, the offering to come closer, or you being able to let somebody come close to you, like to pass your threshold. Usually be like, no, Scorpio energy kicking in, right? Leo energy kicking in, the vessel, yeah. The unseen, the mentor, the Bordeaux. Inner child kicks back in and you thought you wanted to be with somebody, you're like, no. You're like, I'll pause on the pause. We're good. This is something very sweet. I see here the fault line. Yeah. It's something very sweet, but it's giving a little bit of heard it before, right? But that's what happens in love in the beginning stages. It's sweet, right? You hear these things before, so you feel like it's, so you're gonna have to, right? The father energy tapped in here, right? I'm getting the line, like, in the old school father line where it's like, oh, I'm gonna go to the store to get a pack of cigarettes, and they never came back. I'm getting that fear in here too. Can't even let your partner go to the store. Susan, the storm, go forest, thread, inner child, the mountain. Yeah. Can't even let your partner go to the store. You go to the state, you that feeling, that trust. They give you that last kiss, and you just feel like that detrimental energy that they like, work it out. Spirits like work it out for these new ones. Yeah. Somebody's seeing you from your mountaintop, or you came down from your mountaintop, and now you've been seen. You see what I'm saying? Your prayers have been answered. Okay? Stay on it. Don't this up because of the past. Because you make it new mistakes. You see what I'm saying? That's fine. Spirit likes new mistakes, but that Rihanna making the same old mistakes? Oh no, baby. Right? She said, stop thinking you're the only option. Okay. You ain't picking the same partner. Gem, king. See what I'm saying? Self. Masculine energy is truly it. This is the operating in themselves, and feminine energy is you are a reflection of that. So the healing work you'll do, you'll find your king. This is what's in here. This here. Yep, animal instinct. We got an animal to finish. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Remember, it's on the Spotify. I'm open for readings. Check my posts. Be playful. Yeah. Dream the world into being. Yeah. Be playful. Sand, dipper, spirit. Time for a deep dive. Enjoy this date. Enjoy the dinner. Enjoy it. Ashe.